Hi, so for the third part of the project, it's your Seesaw post. So this is the file sent to me um, via the Trading Card Creator website. And so when you open it up in your iPad, it just says hello, blah, 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 and then it has that document at the bottom, and that's the trading card we made together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, and what it does is it takes me to this page which we need because we need this image from the middle to make the background for our Seesaw post. So what we're going to do is you're going to center your image right in the middle, and you're going to go ahead and take a screenshot. Once you take that screenshot, you're going to open it up, and you see these little blue corners. What this does is it crops the image, and that's important because I don't want all this extra blank space around the edges of my image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blue corners and I'm going to get them as close to those dotted lines around my image as possible. And you'll notice that as soon as I let go, it kind of zooms in and removes all that extra white space. And I get this image. And this is the image we want to save. So I'm going to press Done, and we're going to press Save Photos. Now that's really important because now what I can do is I can go to Seesaw. So I'm going to open up Seesaw. Now my Seesaw looks a little different because I have the teacher version, but yours, it's going to be the same basic steps. We're going to open up our class, we're going to press the big plus, and we're going to create a submission. This step skips for you, it goes straight to here. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to make a 1.5 minute to 2 minute presentation on your person. But in order to do that, you need to have your trading card as the background so your audience has something to look at and read while you talk. So what you're going to do is you're going to press camera roll, and we're going to select our recently added photo. We're going to select this, our Schrodinger image, and we're going to go ahead and we don't need to add anything extra. This is our background to our video, but what we need to now do is we need to record on top of it. You have the option, you can draw on it, so as you talk, maybe you want to highlight stuff and do something along the lines of that. You could also go ahead and use labels to direct your attention, direct your audience to certain parts of your project. Remember, you have the style tools, so like maybe let's say I want to tell my people to look here when I'm talking about the section, or when I get a minute 45 into my thing, I want to say, look here, I can add that image so they can see it. So you have those options for you. The last thing we're going to do, so you have it all set up, you're ready to go, you're going to press record. And once you press record, it gives you the countdown warning, and you have a minute 30 to 2 minutes to explain your mathematician. What I don't want is I don't want you just to read your card to us. We can already read your card. What you want to do is kind of just have a discussion, have a teaching, pretend you're a teacher, and I want you to teach whoever's watching this about your mathematician. So the issues become it can't be less than a minute 30 and it can't be more than 2 minutes. I want it nice and short. And I would like you to try and cover all that information covered from that table, the red, yellow, green organizing your thoughts table. You're not going to get through all of it. I'd like you to hit on the main pieces. So general life overview, what did they discover in mathematics, why is that important, all that type of stuff. I would really, really, really suggest you having a script made before you start recording and kind of read from your script and add little bits and pieces here and there to make it more captivating. And I think that's the best way to do it instead of just kind of opening it up and kind of guessing your way through a minute and a half without any practice. So the presentation is worth 20% of this grade, so you want it to be a high quality product. So no music in the background unless it has a specific purpose. So like maybe your mathematician was also a composer and they wrote a song or some musical instrumentals, and you want to have that in the background, that would be okay. But outside of that, there really shouldn't be any background noise, any music, anything like that. high quality product. The goal of this is to teach your viewer about your mathematician so they don't have to go ahead and research them. Once you're all done, you're going to press a little green check mark. I'm at a minute 52 and it tells us that right at the top of the screen. So I'll pause it exactly at 1:59. Boom, done. And I can now play it back. So if you press down here, I'm not going to let it play because it will play my voice over what I'm trying to say now. You can add that. You could also draw or add labels or a caption to your recording, and then you're done. So you're going to press the little green check mark. I have the option to add it to your journals, so I'm just going to press everyone. I lied. I'm just going to press Ainsley. And you select a folder. I'll create a new folder. So you're going to select Mathematician project folder, press the green check mark. It's going to upload, and you're all done. So I will delete this from Ainsley account, but that's how you do it. And now people can come up to your QR code that I'll have printed by Monday's class when we return from break, and they'll be able to press that little play button right there, and then they'll get to read your Mathematician trading card and also get to hear you talk about them. These need to be in at the very latest the Sunday before your return, so on January 7th. If these are not submitted, I won't have time to go ahead and print the QR codes for Monday's class. So these need to be submitted by January 7th, Sunday night, at right before midnight at the very latest, so I can have these printed and ready to go for Monday's class. If you have any questions about the Seesaw, let me know.